Hello, Steve Adams here, CEO of Tiger Medical Institute, and I'm going to talk about how to prevent mental and emotional fatigue. So, why do you feel this way? We live in stress-filled times, leaving us depleted. And, I love the quote by Vince Lombardi: fatigue makes cowards of us all. We know that when we're exhausted, we're cowardly. We make fear-based decisions, and there's a huge cost to allowing ourselves to become so depleted and so exhausted mentally, emotionally, and physically that just functioning on a day-to-day basis is difficult. All right. We live in dynamic and disruptive times, and it requires that we bring our best each day to thrive. And when we live with fatigue, this prevents us from showing up as the best version of ourselves. And I need to ask you, what is this costing you? You need to really think about that. All right. If you're feeling overwhelmed and emotionally drained and mentally exhausted, you're not alone by any means. In a study the American Sleep Association did, 3 of 5 adults feel more tired than ever, which is really an amazing statistic when you think about it. Okay. So if I could help you overcome this challenge, would you be interested in learning more? Well, if so, stay with me here, because in this video, we're going to go through 3 things. All right. 3 habits to fight fatigue. We're going to talk about treatment options for fatigue, and we're going to talk about how does Tiger Medical treat fatigue. So 3 habits to fight fatigue. They are diaphragmic breathing, sleep hygiene, and daily movement. So let's talk about diaphragmic breathing. This is a problem for all of us. When we were babies, we did diaphragmic breathing, and then as we grow up, we forget how to do that. And we start taking these limited sippy cup breaths, which starve our brain and our body of oxygen we need. And just naturally, that creates more of a stress response in our body before any of the outside stressors start to affect us. And let me share just a little metaphor for you. We have something like 300 million alveoli sacs in our lungs that absorb oxygen. When you spread that out, it would cover approximately the area of a tennis court. But when we breathe these little sippy cup breaths every day, every moment, we're only getting about the lung capacity of a dinner table. And I hope you see that difference. So when you learn how to diaphragmically breathe, you're actually opening up that more full lung capacity. Okay. And when we learn how to do that, we get better levels of oxygen to our brain, to our heart, to our bodies, but we also disarm that stress response on demand. And when you do this day after day, in the morning, afternoon, and the evening, you start to improve your overall set point of calm. And so that is a critical foundational habit that over time is going to help you sleep better, it's going to help you recover better, and it's going to work against fatigue. The next thing is sleep hygiene. Okay, this is really simple. Most people have crappy habits around sleep. So what we want to do is we want to get you to create an environment in your bedroom that's going to optimize sleep. This means cool, dark room without devices, with a quality bed and with quality bedding. It's really that simple. Okay. And then the other thing you want to do is you want to set up a time that you go to bed and wake up every day that is the same or very close, so that your body can get used to that rhythm and know that it's time to prepare for sleep. Okay. Now, third is daily movement. All right. We are built to move. Our ancestors in prior ages moved far more than we did even 100 years ago. Okay. All these modern conveniences that we have, taking the car to work, sitting at a desk all day, taking the car home, eating dinner through a drive-through, and then sitting in front of the couch, binging on all this great content that we have on the different streaming services is really setting us up for not feeling well. Okay. So, the studies have shown the simple act of taking a 20 to 25 minute walk each day has outstanding benefits. Okay. And if you can manage to sweat a little bit a few times every week, this is going to release brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which is kind of a miracle grow for your brain. And it releases endorphins, which elevate your mood and other important factors that improve your health. So when you combine daily movement with diaphragmic breathing, which is stress management, and good sleep hygiene, you're setting yourself up to have better energy. It's really that simple. Now, this isn't always going to do the job though, because some people get so fatigued that they really need a more clinical-based approach that will synergize with some of these things I'm telling you about. All right, so let's move to treatment options. The first option is Western medicine that you're going to experience at your primary care physician. This is a great place to start. Your doctor knows you better than anyone else, and you have to share this information with your doctor so that he or she can evaluate your health history and your health data and provide some suggestions or a referral, okay? And sometimes that referral may include a mental health professional because fatigue commingles with other symptoms of mental health disorders, and you want to rule that out, okay? Now, a third option, sometimes working with a mental health professional, a primary care physician, you just don't seem to get the answers you're looking for and the problem persists. If that's you, I would encourage you to seek out a functional medical professional, all right? And Tiger Medical Institute is such a place, and we do things at a very advanced level, okay? And just a real quick primer on functional medicine. The whole goal is holistic care and root cause analysis, all right? Looking at the underlying driving mechanisms that are causing you to feel this fatigue, all right? So now let's move to my third point, which is, how do we do this at Tiger Medical? How do we treat fatigue? Well, it starts with, we have to get a baseline of truth. So we're gonna do advanced scans, as well as testing that is gonna be comprehensive. And from there, this is going to give our physicians a mosaic of data where they can identify what those underlying driving mechanisms are. And then they're going to create a customized medical plan that is just for you, because it's going to include things that are truly unique, like your genetic makeup, okay? And then the third thing you're going to do is you're going to enter into a process of making lifestyle change, whether that's on your own or with one of our Tiger Health coaches. But it is the integration of this personalized medical plan with the Tiger 8 health habits that are going to synergize, and they're going to resolve your physical, mental, emotional fatigue issues, okay? So what do you do next? Well, the next best thing for you to do, now that you know all of this, is to go onto our homepage, click on schedule a call, and get on a call with one of our Tiger professionals. In that call, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we understand you first, and that we're a good fit. If we're not a good fit, we're going to try to help you find an answer. If we are a good fit, then we'll show you in a second call, or right there if you want to do that, how to get started with Tiger Medical. So I hope you take action. You know, don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait until you get really sick. Do something about this today, and I hope to see you on the other side. Thank you.